let's talk Joe Burrow. You were just in Cincinnati. What is your definition of several weeks, which is what Zach Taylor termed the amount of time it would take for Burrow to come back from his calf injury he suffered last week?
I mean, just kicking around, like, players who've gone through similar stuff. Like the timetable I got, like, ballpark was 4 to 6. Now, like, that's not his specific injury. That's not a timetable for his specific injury, but it's just a general, thing to work off of, with some other players. I didn't sense much concern at all.
Okay.
That he's going to miss week one. Like, I think he'll be out there week one. The big thing is it's different about this one. He's traditionally a fast healer, but like he came back fast from appendicitis. He came back fast from from the ACL. This is different. You know what I mean? Like this is more of a pull, like a muscular thing, So like, how does his body react to that? Like, that's where a little bit of the unknown is. But I mean, I talked to a lot of people in that building when I was there, yesterday, and I didn't sense much like alarm on where he is. I think that they very much feel like they dodged a bullet coming out of that one.
Oh, okay. And what is your history of stuff like this? When you sense alarm, give me what makes you think that they have no alarm on it, because I'm sure they're guarding this like a state secret.
I'll give you an example. He was off his feet last week after he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's already back on his feet and walking around.
Okay.
So, like, that's a good sign, right? Like that they're comfortable with him walking around and being back on his feet. So they did try to limit him moving around last week, just, like normal moving around. And he is doing rehab work, my understanding is, like, while the team's out of practice for right now, and he'll eventually get back out there where he'll watch practice, but for right now, like, he's inside doing therapy and rehab work while they're out of practice. So, again, it looks like he's going to be fine. It doesn't – I mean, it's not ideal, like missing, another month of practices just like he did last year. Like, that's not what that's not how anybody would draw it up. But I also, again, I feel like they really feel like they dodged a bullet, both – and it not being what I think a lot of us thought it looked like when it first happened, and then also just on the severity of it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.